Well, hello there, and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to have you here with me today. There's something truly special about the fall season, isn't there? The air gets a little crisper, the leaves start to paint the world in these beautiful, warm colors, and it just feels like a time for gathering and celebrating the things that matter most. It's a season of transition, of settling in, and that feeling of cozy comfort makes it such a perfect time to start a new life together. It's that feeling of home. And speaking of new stories, that's what we're going to dive into today. We're going to walk through the top 15 fall wedding trends for 2025. The first thing that really sets the tone for a fall wedding is the color story you choose to tell. For 2025, we're seeing a beautiful shift away from the traditional bright oranges and yellows, and a move towards something with a little more depth and soul. Think about those deep, rich colors you find in nature just as the season turns. We're talking about moody, romantic palettes that feel both timeless and incredibly modern. Imagine a palette built around a deep, velvety burgundy. Pair that with the kind of forest green you'd see on a walk through the woods after a light rain. Then, layer in some rich plum and even touches of a deep, inky navy. They create a backdrop that is dramatic yet incredibly inviting. Perfect for telling a love story that is both passionate and profound. Now more than ever, I think we're all looking for ways to be more intentional with our choices, and that beautiful intention is making its way into wedding design. Instead of single-use arrangements, couples are opting for potted plants, ferns, herbs, small saplings, that can be gifted to guests or planted at home. We're also seeing a rise in high-quality, reusable silk florals that look incredibly real and can be used again and again. Tableware rentals reduce waste and add a curated, collected feel to the tablescape. Think upcycled items, old window seating charts, reclaimed wood signs, finding beauty in imperfection and giving items a second life. This approach doesn't just reduce the environmental footprint, it infuses the day with character and soul. There's a real movement happening towards smaller, more personal celebrations, and with that comes a new appreciation for intimate outdoor venues. They're seeking spaces that feel like a discovery, a hidden garden, a clearing in the woods, the backyard of a historic family home. Imagine saying your vows under the sprawling branches of an old oak tree, its leaves turning brilliant shades of gold and red. Or having dinner in a cozy walled garden where the scent of late-blooming roses hangs in the air. Nature becomes a huge part of the decor. A smaller guest list in an open-air setting encourages genuine connection. Conversations flow easier, and the event feels like a heartfelt family gathering. It's not just about illuminating the room, it's about creating a mood, a feeling, an atmosphere that is pure magic. Picture an outdoor ceremony at dusk with hundreds of delicate fairy lights woven through the branches, twinkling like a sky full of stars. The key is layering. Big statement chandeliers for drama, then softer, warmer light at table level with candles and lanterns. When you think of fall, you think of textures that are soft, warm, and inviting. And there is no fabric that embodies that feeling more than velvet. For 2025, velvet is making a huge comeback, used as accents to add warmth, depth, and undeniable elegance. We're seeing velvet pop up everywhere. Table runners, ribbons on invitations, even a groom's navy velvet blazer. Even small touches like a velvet ring box or a velvet-covered guest book make the design feel complete and intentional. A wedding meal is so much more than food. It's a shared experience. For 2025, menus are becoming deeply personal and reflective of the couple's story. Couples work with caterers to build menus around locally sourced seasonal foods. Think butternut squash soup from a nearby farm, or an apple cider cocktail from a local orchard. Beyond the main course, signature cocktails and dessert bars tell the couple's story. His and hers cocktails, or a dessert table with grandma's pie recipe. These personal touches make the meal an integral part of the celebration's narrative. So, the days of requiring every bridesmaid to wear the exact same dress are fading. Enter mismatched bridesmaid dresses. Curate a cohesive color palette. Deep burgundy, dusty rose, rich plum, forest green, so everyone feels comfortable and the look remains unified. Mix textures, velvet, chiffon, satin, and varied necklines to suit body type and personality. The result is a bridal party that looks stylish, modern, and authentic. There's an earthy, organic beauty to dried florals. For 2025, they take center stage. We're moving beyond fresh-cut flowers and incorporating textural elements like pampas grass, dried bunny tails. The wedding cake has always been a centerpiece. But for 2025, couples are rethinking that centerpiece. We're seeing cakes infused with fall flavors: spiced pear, pumpkin spice, chai latte flavored cake. Naked and semi-naked cakes adorned with figs and berries, finished with a caramel drizzle. But the biggest shift is toward alternatives: a tower of glazed donuts, a croquembouche, or a dessert table of pies, ending the night with a treat that feels authentic to you. To make moody palettes pop, add a little shine: warm metallics like copper, bronze, and brushed gold. Copper mugs for a signature cocktail, brushed gold flatware beside deep green napkins, or bronze-rimmed charger plates anchor a place setting. Candlelight reflecting off these surfaces creates a magical, shimmering effect across the room. A wedding is a long day. Give guests a comfortable place to relax by creating cozy lounge areas that feel like a little living room. Think vintage velvet sofas, tufted armchairs, an area rug, and a small coffee table to define the space. Drape plush throws, add soft floor lamps or clusters of lanterns, spaces where grandparents can sit comfortably and friends can escape the loud music. These lounges become natural hubs for connection and allow the couple to steal quiet moments together. Today's couples want weddings to be lived experiences. Interactive elements give every guest a role. A live painter capturing the ceremony or reception creates a one-of-a-kind keepsake while guests enjoy watching the art come to life. Modern photo and slow-motion video booths with personalized props are a huge hit. Hands-on stations like hot chocolate bars, s'mores, or a trail mix bar break the ice and create lasting memories. The invitation is the very first glimpse your guests will have. For 2025, make it memorable. Think forest green, deep burgundy, or even black with gold or copper calligraphy. Bold, textural, and full of personality. Add texture with handmade paper, wax seals, vellum overlays, and silk or velvet ribbons. Make the invitation feel like a gift. A favor is a small gesture of thanks. For fall, choose edible favors like mini pumpkin pies or apple pies from a local bakery. Small jars of local honey or apple butter with your names and date are practical, local, and heartfelt. Cider kits or mulled wine spice bundles are gifts guests can enjoy that extend the day's warmth. Or provide plaid flannel blankets guests can use at the reception and then take home. Layering textures: raw wood, cheesecloth runners, ceramic plates, linen napkins, patterned glassware, creates a space that feels rich and lived in. Mix delicate lace with a cashmere wrap, a velvet sofa with a chunky knit. These contrasts give the day depth and soul. And there you have it, 15 beautiful trends to inspire your 2025 fall wedding. Head to the comments and tell me which trend was your favorite. Don't forget to like and subscribe.